What is a space jellyfish and why was one spotted over the southern United States this week? This is from Live Science on Science Alert by Brian Spector. In the wee morning hours of Thursday, May 5th, a camera in Wycross, Georgia witnessed a mysterious object streaking through the sky. And this was it. Bright, fast, and trailed by a glowing oblong aura, the object looked a bit like space jellyfish, as Chris Combs, a professor of aerodynamics and mechanical engineering at the University of Texas at San Antonio, put it on Twitter. Of course, as Combs points out, this space jelly was no UFO. It was a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launching from Florida's Kennedy Space Center, roughly 250 miles or 400 kilometers south of the camera. Dozens of rockets leave the launch pad at Kennedy every year, but few of them could rightly be mistaken for a bioluminescent invertebrate in the sky. So what happened here? According to Combs, it's a combination of physics and perfect timing. For starters, the long, blobby body of the jellyfish is simply exhaust, leaving the Falcon 9 rocket engine nozzle, Combs wrote. The reason the exhaust takes on such a bulbous shape has to do with the pressure difference inside and outside the nozzle. In this case, the exhaust leaving the nozzle is underexpanded, meaning the gas is at higher pressure than the ambient air around it as the exhaust leaves the engine's nozzle. To match the ambient background pressure in the atmosphere, the rocket exhaust drops its own pressure by expanding as soon as it leaves the nozzle, according to Combs. Combs tweeted, "In underexpanded exhaust, you get expansion fans at the nozzle exit to decrease pressure and match background. Jellyfish at high altitude. That explains the blob. But what about the glow? This is much simpler to square," Combs said, "and it just comes down to timing. Because the rocket launch occurred in the pre-dawn hours of Thursday morning around 5:45 a.m. local time, or 9:45 a.m. UTC, light from the sun came from just over the horizon, illuminating up the exhaust plume, causing it to glow brightly against the dark sky. Physics plus perfect timing equals space jellyfish, a simple equation for a high-altitude spectacle." Of course, if you'd like to see a real space jellyfish, you'll need to just look a little bit further into space, about 300 million light years further to be exact. That's how far away the galaxy cluster Abell 2877 is. When astronomers recently looked at the object with a radio telescope, they saw the ghostly outline of a jellyfish swimming through distant space. That big jelly in the sky is also the result of large gas explosion, in this case a massive eruption from a gaggle of ancient black holes, according to Live Science previously reported. This was originally from Live Science, and it's on Science Alert. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.